It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see Anaheim as they go up against the Knights. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And the starting group for San Francisco. They've got Barea. Magician is out there with Hansen. And it's Kay in at the point guard position. And for Anaheim, we've got Goodwin. Hawkins is out there with Brooks. And it's Tinsley in at the point. With the All-Star game behind us, Greg, what's the focus now for teams that find themselves far outside of the playoff picture?
It depends on the team, Kevin, but in my opinion, it's all about competing and building a foundation for next season. Use the time you have to consistently improve.
Here's Potter. Six on the shot clock. Rebounded by Hansen. Anaheim grabs the miss.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Anytime you get starter-level production out of the second unit, you put yourself in a position to succeed.
Here's Tinsley. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Kay, Tinsley covering. Dives to the hoop. Here's Kay. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Barea against Hawkins. Stolen. And here we go, San Francisco, fast break. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Tinsley pass to Goodwin. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. A baseline J. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Barea. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the line for him here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And both free throws good for Barea. For Anaheim, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Poked loose. They're running. Here's Phillips. Brooks covering, and it's blocked. And he recovers it. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again, and the shot is good.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender, poor guy.
So timeout called here, the first for Anaheim.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Brooks. 7th in steals, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Oakley's checked in for Anaheim. Now here's Barea. His last outing, he had 18 points. And there's the drive. And that's out of bounds. San Francisco will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. San Francisco passing it around. 4 on the clock. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
What a play there, the hoop plus the harm.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knights.
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Here's Tinsley. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Good one, dishes to Oakley. Count it, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Barea after the basket by Anaheim on the other end. There's the lob to the hoop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Brooks. Here's Potter. Three-pointer. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. It's a 9-point spread. Here's Barea, and finished off by Barea.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
For Anaheim, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Down low, it's deflected. Lays it up and banks it in. Barea's got 6.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Barea's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Pass to Potter. Into the lane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Anaheim shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He's off on the first. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
He doesn't get the second one. The Knights on offense. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Barea, the pass to Kay. Can't hit from 12.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Potter. Outside Oakley. Just 3 to shoot. Fires from the wing. That's short off the rim. San Francisco leading by 13. Here's Barea. He's got 6. Driving the lane. No good with the layup. Looking at the last game for Anaheim, it was a loss to Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Brooks grabs the board. Anaheim trails by 11. Outside Oakley. Pass to Potter. Back to Oakley. It's stolen by Barea. Here's Phillips. Bogarich off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Timeout called, Anaheim.
On the court, which Travis section wants a t-shirt?
Both teams deciding to change it up. This break gives us a chance to see the league's best fast break teams in the second half of the season. They've really ramped up the energy.
You know, the NBA season is a marathon, but the way they played since the break, man, they're running a sprint. How about that transition offense?
Pass to Christie. And here is Goodwin. Here's Christie. A fader. And good that time. There's a minute left here in the first quarter. Garnett the pass to Hansen. Back to Garnett. Here's the three. From beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Oakley.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And it's Goodwin atop the key. Now Tinsley. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. For Anaheim, they've missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far.
Shooting one.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Anaheim making a switch here. Bates is checked in. Pierce is checked in for San Francisco. Here's Bates, defended by Garnett. Clock at 6. Anaheim needs to get off a shot here. Here's Oakley. And the lead is down inside single digits. Oakley's got 5 points so far. From deep three-point land. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And it's San Francisco heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Knights' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
3.
Anaheim trails by 10. And for San Francisco, we've got Garnett. Hansen is out there with Pierce. And it's Forrest in at the 2-guard spot. Oakley against Garnett. Shot clock at 6. Now, here is Oakley. He's covered closely. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And for Anaheim. Now here's Pierce. And stolen by James. To the inside. And then Goodwin with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Now here's Garnett. Hasn't made one yet. For 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Pierce against James. Back to Oakley. Over Garnett. Poked away. San Francisco leading by 7. Out to the right wing. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here is Oakley. He's got 8. James, a screen on Garnett. To the middle. And James gets it to go on the assist by Oakley.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
For San Francisco, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to talk to his guys.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
And maybe if they were at home, their fans could have given them the boost they needed to get over the top.
Both teams will make substitutions. Puts it up off the inbound, and the layup is good. And the Knights lead by 9.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Screen by Oakley. Trey got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Pass to Pierce. Another shot. Over to the wing. Garnett with it. Defended by Oakley. And that one's good by Garnett. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. James left side. Bellamene, he's guarded by Harper. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bosniak, out of bounds. The Knights now with possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Anaheim on Tuesday, then on Saturday.
And for that game against San Diego, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Pass to Phillips. Here's Kay, and he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Anaheim trails by 10. Throws it up high. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Knights. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Pierce. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
Looking here at some numbers for Magician. How's the last month of basketball been for him? And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. Anaheim grabs the miss, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Pass to Tinsley.
Number 44. Second personal foul. Second.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he knocks down the first one. Goodwin's checked in for Anaheim. San Francisco also with the sub. Hanson's checked in. And so he hits both.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Kane, Tinsley covering. Pass to Phillips. And here's Barea outside. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Timeout called, Anaheim. And here's a list of players that have been coming through for their team on both ends of the floor. The point guards with the most steals over the course of the last month. Brooks dishes to Tinsley. Back to Brooks. Goodwin kicks to Hawkins. 6 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Anaheim will retain possession. Five on the clock. Here's Tinsley. And it's San Francisco with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Hawkins. To the wing right side. Goodwin passes to Potter. Fires for three. No good there. San Francisco leading by 11. Here's Phillips. Barea with it. 1:43 left in the first half. They set the screen. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 9.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
For Anaheim, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Tinsley pass to Hawkins. Here's Potter. 1:16 left in the second quarter. They can't stop the run with that one.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Yeah, easy call.
San Francisco shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Barea at the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. 56 seconds left in the first half of the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And here's Barea. 10 points for him. And finished off by Barea.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And it's Anaheim with the ball. San Francisco making their last shot. And here we go. San Francisco, fast break. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Brooks grabs the board. Here's Tinsley. From deep three-point territory. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And it's San Francisco with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, What's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody, Kenny. Always knew what the floor looked like.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Knights.
They've got a huge lead, largely because they're showing their heart, the will, the determination, particularly on the offensive glass.
Yep, they're playing with some real passion. Love to see it.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. San Francisco leading by 14. Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. They've got the Magician. He's out there with Hansen. And it's Kay at the point guard. And it's good, 2 points.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Anaheim has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Potter. And it's San Francisco with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Barea. Fade away. Shot clock at 6. And San Francisco tacks on 2 more.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Here's Potter. Inside. Now Tinsley. Brooks with it. Kicks it out to Hawkins. There's a screen. Pass to Tinsley. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Tinsley's got 9.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And it's Willie Green here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season.
And you know, anytime you get these two teams together, it's going to be physical. Both of them really go after it on the backboards.
Out to the wing. Here's Hansen. No scoring in this one. Now here's Barea. Clock at 6. A putback. Goes up again. And at last they get one to fall. He's got 13.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Timeout called, Anaheim.
And a moment here to check check out the numbers for Barea. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from three, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Anaheim trails by 17. That's a good one. Over Hansen. Goodwin. Good. Goodwin's got 5.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Barea against Hawkins. Now here's Barea. Defense right on him. That's good. He's 5 for 9. Anaheim has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Now Tinsley. He's got 9. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Hey, Tinsley covering. To the middle. Here's Barea. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Anaheim trails by 17. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. The Knights have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Pass to Hansen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. San Francisco shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
For the Knights. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Good on both. For Anaheim, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. That's a good one. Over Hansen. And it's Goodwin missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knights.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
Good on the second free throw. Anaheim trails by 18. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. Here's Potter, driving inside. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Anaheim will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Just 5 to shoot. Tinsley, and off the glass. That one's good. Tinsley's got 13 points.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
San Francisco leading by 16. Pass to Hansen. Back to Garnett. Here's Hansen. Defended by Oak. Hansen can't hit. For Anaheim, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Tinsley pass to Potter. Pass to Tinsley. 4 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Bosniak. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Hansen's got 5 rebounds tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Takes it off the glass. He's got 15.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Anaheim trails by 18. Now Tinsley. 13 points in the game. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Tinsley's got 9 points now in just the second half. For San Francisco, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Hansen, defended by Oak.
2 minutes remaining.
Hansen the pass to Garnett. With the floater, it's hauled in by Goodwin. And it's Goodwin with the ball for Anaheim. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Tinsley. Outside Oakley. Now here's Goodwin, defended by Garnett. From deep. The shot misses. San Francisco leading by 16. To the inside. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Anaheim has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Goodwin. And it's blocked. Here's Hansen. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
.46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tinsley pass to Goodwin. Fires from 14. And it's San Francisco with the rebound.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Bogaric. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Tinsley, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Tinsley's got 11 in the second half. And it's San Francisco controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Now here's James. Outside Oakley. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. Sirven. They get it back. Pass to Oakley. In the corner, it's James. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line for two, James.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. San Francisco leading by 19. On the court right now for San Francisco. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Oakley. And for Anaheim, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Down low, it's intercepted. Garnett against Oakley. That's tipped. Garnett kicks to Pierce. Goes back up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Knights, Pierce.
That free throw, no good.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
He hits the second from the line. RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
And Forrest gets it to go.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Six on the shot clock. And here's Garnett. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Anaheim grabs the miss. Oakley's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Good work there as it goes.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
So both teams making some changes here.
One shot.
Oakley no good on the free throw. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generations to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Anaheim trails by 21. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Here's Tinsley, and he's good on the 3-ball. Tinsley's got 20.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Hawkins against Berea. To the middle. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
James checked in for Anaheim. Goodwin comes in for Oakley. Hanson's checked in for San Francisco. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Shot clock at 2, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Brooks checked in for James. Anaheim trails by 20. Now Tinsley. Ball's knocked loose. Can't hit the step-back jump shot. The Knights have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself.
San Francisco foul call. Number 44. Third personal foul, third team foul. At the line for Anaheim, Brooks. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Berea with it. Pass to Phillips. And it's Potter with the rebound. Anaheim trails by 18. Tinsley pass to Hawkins. Stolen. Hey, Tinsley covering. Now here's Berea. Pass to Hansen. Nice D from Brooks. Anaheim has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Goodwin feeling it out. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. San Francisco leading by 16. Here's Phillips. 6 to shoot. Now here's Berea. Offensive rebound.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
2 minutes.
Timeout called, Anaheim. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
.157 left in the fourth quarter. Hawkins passes to Tinsley. They set the pick. With the drive. And yes, it's good. Tinsley's got 5 points in the quarter.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And maybe him having a game like this will get things turned around for him, because almost nothing has been going their way lately. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
S2. Make some noise, man.
Inside, here's K. Got a piece of it. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for San Francisco.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
Pass to Hansen. The 3 gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Knights lead by 21.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here we go, all alone. The finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Here is Hawkins. The Knights making their last shot. And here is Goodwin. Pass to Tinsley. And here we go. San Francisco, fast break.
Oh, my
Wow.
goodness.
Man.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And so it's the Knights winning this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.